Hi guys, how you guys doing here? So there's various things on the table. I'll explain what they are in a minute. But what I'm attempting to do today is I'm going to make a Goku genki dama cloud lamp. Now I've seen this done on YouTube. Just like one or two guys did it. I'm not sure. It might be the same guy. But it was on sale for 400 bucks. I think that's what he was selling it for. And for me, I think 400 bucks is kind of a lot of money to spend on a do-it-yourself cloud lamp. So what I did was, he didn't explain how it's done, how he did it. But I've seen a lot of people post on YouTube how to do a cloud lamp. And they're relatively easy, and it looks quite a bit of fun. So what I did was I kind of took that concept and added it. I'm going to add it together with like a figure and trying to attempt to make it my own and see what how much it costs and whatnot, and see if you guys can do it too. Now I'm not going to go through the process of people putting it together and they fast forward the video, and I think that's kind of boring. So I'm just going to make it quick and simple and just show you the stuff that I got, and then hopefully I can upload the done product here. But what I do have here is a Goku figure, like if you see this right here. And just to give you an idea of how tall it is, here's the box right here, which doesn't tell you how tall, but anyways, just by measuring it, I'll show you tape measure here. So it's about, with his hands, it's about 10 inches. It's relatively big. The company is, Ban Presto. Now, I got this at Barnes& and Noble. And the reason I wanted to do this because this one was actually 50% on sale. Usually it's 27 bucks, 28 bucks right here, so you can see the price tag, and that might even be reduced. But so I got this for like 15 bucks. Okay, and so I was like, well, that's cheap enough to do. And I'm going to show you a couple more here. I'm just telling you, Barnes and Nobles sometimes go on sale. Like here's a box. Here's a smaller one. That's the figure. But this was 50% off. And same thing. This is normally $34.95. So this was like 18 bucks. And in comparison to size, it's a little bit smaller, but it's still it's pretty well made, pretty detailed. It's not like cheap plastic. And then this one, I actually went by there today, and this one's about, I would say, the same size as this one, just by judging by the box. I haven't opened it yet. But this was actually 75% off. And it was like 8 bucks. You know what I mean? See, look, it says normally $34.95, but it was 8 bucks today. So just to let you guys know that if you run across Barnes and Nobles, you might run into a deal, especially with this Goku here. You can go on eBay. I believe I saw this. They have a smaller version of it, but I believe this one was like, it might be like 30 bucks, I think, but just to give you guys a heads up. So what I purchased was obviously this Goku from Barnes& and Noble. And then I got this Supernova ball from Amazon. Now this was on sale. You can see like it's supposed to be like a mood changing. This was on sale actually also for $21.67, I believe. And if you look at the size, I haven't taken it out of the package or nothing, but if you look at the size, it's about 9 inches, 10 inches in diameter. So it's going to go something like that. And then I'm going to, and it's relatively light. It's very light. So if you want to, we're going to be hanging it. Then you're going to have like Goku underneath it, probably hanging with some fishing line or something. But I think this would hold, the fishing line would hold. It's relatively light. And the base is really small. If you look, like it's kind of hard to see, but I haven't opened it yet. But you can see like the base here. So it's going to be hanging probably like this, on top like this, and then I have the clouds around it. Okay, so that was on sale for 21 bucks. So now we're talking 21, and then like I said, this was on sale for like 13, 14 bucks. So we're like, about 35 or something like that. And then the next thing is I got this paper lanterns. I haven't opened it yet. This is a pack of 10. And this particular one, there's a bunch of them on Amazon. a bunch of paper lanterns. There's 24 packs. There's 5 packs. I mean, I'm not going to use all 10. This is for just, future proof in case I want to do something else with it. But this right here was $18 for 10, okay, 10 of them. And I think they were like 10, maybe 10 inches, 12 inches in diameter. But like I said, you can be creative, find your own size that you like. And it comes with these little LEDs, these are just whites. And it comes with like all these batteries here. These are all batteries. So these are kind of like probably, one-time use kind of deal. If you want to put them in, you don't have to. But 18 bucks, I just picked it up. The next thing I did get was fishing line. This one's called, Illusion. Illusion line is what it is. This is 0.0110 millimeters or 0.010 inches. So it's really small, really thin. This was $5. So it's not too bad, and there's plenty of it, you know what I mean? So if you ever want to do it again, this is like the first time, you're going to be spending a little money. And as I was walking through, someone said that people making cloud lamps, go through Michael's and pick up for your cloud this right here, this bag of classic fiber fill, okay? You can see 20 ounces. So it's a pretty big bag. If you put it next to Goku, you can kind of get a sense of how big it is. Excuse me. That was $5.99. I picked up 2 just in case I don't have enough. And people are putting these on with hot glue gun. I have a hot glue gun. You can pick those up relatively cheap too. So I'll probably start with that. But I also picked up, I was just walking through Michael's and I saw this Craft Bond. I sprayed it in the air and kind of on my finger to see. It's quite tacky. It's an adhesive spray. So if you miss some spots on your cloud, I thought maybe this would, we can use this. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know, and I haven't seen anybody else using it. I only seen people using hot glue gun. It gets relatively messy. I don't know, what this will do. I'm going to give it a shot. Now this is an 11 ounce can, and this was 10 bucks. They do have half the size, one that's half the size, and that was like $6, I think, or $4.50 or something like that maybe, and then five something with tax and all that. But I just picked up the big can, like I said, for future projects. Now the most expensive thing I would say is this LED lights. But even that being said, you can find cheap LED on Amazon. This was on Amazon. This one, I think, is 16 feet. So if you have 4 cloud lamps and you put them through, you're going to have at least 3 feet on each lamp. So you can have at least 4 lamps around the ball to have the lighting effect. And this one, the reason I got this one, this one was 29 bucks. Okay, and it comes with the remote, but it also comes with this Wi-Fi, and it's supposed to work with Alexa. So I just thought that would be cool, 29 bucks. And the reason I got this one is it's 16, like I said, 16 feet. There was another one, same company, for 20 bucks. Okay, and the reason I didn't get that one, it's got the remote. The only thing it doesn't have is it's not Amazon Alexa enabled. But the reason I got this one is because that one was 20 bucks plus $7.50 for shipping. So for an extra $2 with free shipping, you get this one. So that's the reason I got this one. But feel free to do what you want. And then after all that being said, like I said, this is the most expensive thing. And once you buy this, all this I bought was under 100 bucks. It was probably around 95 bucks. If I wanted to make a second one, it would be a little bit cheaper because now I already have the lamps. I got 10 of these, and I have two of these. I would have to rebuy another Goku, maybe another LED, LED lights. I have the glue here, and I might have to buy another one of this if I ever want to do another one. But I'm gonna attempt to try it out, and less than 100 bucks is way better than 400 bucks. So, and if it comes out nice and neat and awesome looking, and I think it'd be cool for your Goku fans out there. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Alexa, turn on Goku.
Okay.
It came out pretty nice, huh? Alexa, turn off Goku.
Okay.
So that's my Goku done product during the day. Alexa, turn on Goku.
Okay.
That's kind of what it looks like during the day. So all I did was switch. I put the, here's the cable. But, and then if you look down here, I forgot to mention just before, but you can get these at Amazon. It's called a Sonoff. See it right here. It's called a Sonoff switch, and they're like $5 or something like that. And it's Alexa enabled, and all you do is you splice like any wire, and you see where the screws are, and you just put the plus and negative in, or neutral and load. So it says input and output. And you can put this between any wire, coffee machine, anything. But I just did it on a cable, on a extension cord. I mean, like this, and then I just put like a cord management, thing right here. And then this is and then I plugged in both of those, the lights, this ball, and inside here I got the LEDs. See, here's the LED lights, and here's the ball. And then I just plugged them both in the on position. So whenever I tell Alexa to shut it off, it shuts that switch off, and both of these shut off. That's how I have this Alexa enabled. So if I say, Alexa, turn Goku off.
Okay.
Just like that. Hey, YouTube guys. So anyways, I made the Goku lamp. And I know if you rewind some, you'll see that I posted what I used. The only reason I didn't do a step-by-step tutorial is because, quite frankly, I didn't know how it was going to come out. I didn't know if I was going to abandon the project or how difficult it was going to be. So rather than it's all trial and error. But now that I got it all done, I can explain a little bit better. So what I did was, as you can see, I have some of these already blown up. But this one in particular, like I said in the earlier video, a little bit ways back here, I got a 10-pack of these, okay? And what I mean by trial and error is I had to figure out, well, how am I going to put this together, right? So what I did was I went to Michael's. You can see I got a couple rods here. Now, these ones are cut short because these are the sizes that I use. I bought two sizes because I wasn't sure what I was going to use. This one right here is actually, I think it's a ½ inch in diameter. I believe it's a ½ inch here. It's like they're color coded. This one's white. It's ½ inch. I figured these work the best. But what I did was I'm going to show you with the longer one. This I think is a ½ inch. But this is not what I use. That's why I have it left. This one I believe is 0.37. So it's about a quarter. So what I did was with the longer pieces of these, see how they're hooked here? All I did was I hooked it this way like so, and hooked it in here like this, and just kind of cut it to size. See how it stays in there? And what I did with the other one is I did the same thing. And what I did was I notched the middle here, notched the middle here, notched it like a U, and did the same thing on the other one, and just put it together like this. So it's all flat. And put, wood glue and some hot glue gun. And that's all I did. And you'll have 1, 2, 3, and then one more on the other side before. So you'll have like 4. So if you look at it like this, you'll have 1 here and 1 here. And then through the middle here is where I have the ball hanging, and just have the string, I attached 3 strings to it because there's 3 hooks on it that you can actually kind of hook around, and it fits perfectly in the middle of the 4. And then, with the, but after we did the, I put the hot glue gun, put the clouds. So as you can see, the shape would be kind of like this, concave here, come out, and then it's going to be like concave over here, because of the shape. So to make it more round, now it's going to suck to kind of put hot glue gun on the cloud or the stuffing, batting, some people call it, and try to put it on there. So this came in handy. It's an adhesive. Literally, all I did was go spray a little bit on there, put it on. Spray a little bit more, put it on till you get the shape. Same with the holes here. Sprayed it on the batting itself and just pressed it on. Did the same thing until you got your cloud shape. Okay, so that wasn't that difficult. And then same with here. And then I just tied the illusion string around here, hot glued it in, whatever. Same with these. What I did, see, it fits pretty well. But if you want to get creative, what I did was I notched it with like a blade. So this metal piece will kind of fit into the notch, and just hot glue gunned it. And I think some people, they try to tie these together. I didn't. I don't think there was a need for it. I think it stayed pretty well with just these rods and how these metal things are. If you want to take a needle nose pliers and squeeze it together more so it doesn't move. But as you can see, it you're not going to be running around with it. It's literally going to be like this, and it's going to be hanging from the ceiling. So that's what I did. And then as for the lights, I know a lot of people have a question about the lights. Hey, what do we do with the lights? How do you get the lights attached here? I didn't do that. Okay, literally, I saw someone do it on a YouTube video. All I did, there's 4 of these. Okay, it's 16 feet of light of LED strip. 16 feet. If you think about it, it's 4 feet per lantern, which is more than enough light. All I did was jumbo it up, shoved it in here. So it's inside of here, just loose. And then, now this is the part that's kind of tricky. You need someone with small hands. If you have a daughter, a son, someone with small hands, wife, husband, whoever. My hands are a little bit big, so I couldn't do it. But you can have them stick their hand in here or from the bottom, okay? And just literally take like scissors, or what I did was I had the person go in from the top, okay, while I was hanging. And then all I did was take a pair of, like an X-Acto knife, and just jabbed right up in here, or put my finger and say, hey, is that around the middle? And they're like, oh yeah, that's it. So I jab it there, and then feed from inside here, just feed the line through. Do the same thing over here, and feed it through, and roughly 4 feet in here. And then once you get 4 feet in here, do the same thing on this side. You're going to have another lantern right here. Do the same thing there, feed it through. Do the same thing on this one, feed it through, and now you have all the lights fed through, and that's more than sufficient to have the light, and it's not going to be moved. And like I said, since it's crisscross like this, all you need is another illusion wire and hang it from the middle. If you want to, you can hang it here, hang it here, hang it here, but that one line is supposed to do 6 pounds. So I just doubled it up which, just simple math, that's probably holds 12 pounds. This is by all means not 12 pounds. I don't even think it's 5 pounds. Anyway, so now, all right, guys, so here I'm gonna show you I think I already showed it to you, but the done product. And as I was saying before, mine is, Alexa enabled. Alexa, turn Goku on.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how I have mine set up. Okay, I have it through, as I explained earlier, it's a on-off switch that you can get from Amazon for like $5, which is awesome. And all I did was tie the on-off switch. I got like a cheap extension cord, and you just splice the extension cord in half, and you literally put the switch in between, and then I just plugged in the ball and the LED lights. And now, the only issue with this thing is the LED lights I could turn off with the remote if I needed to. Doesn't have to be Alexa. However, the ball, this Nova ball, is not. So you have to either unplug it, or the switch is on the top side of this. So actually, it would be the bottom. This is the top. So I just have to stick my hand in here and just push the button. Okay, like that. Which is fine, But if you don't want to deal with that, I would get either the on-off switch, or just have easier unplug. But the problem is, you can't have that thing dangling down, because if you have that thing dangling down, the plug, it's gonna push the cloud down as well, and your cloud's not gonna be, it's gonna be lopsided. So that's something you could think about. But other than that, I think it came out pretty good. I hope my explanation was good. I do apologize I didn't do a step-by-step tutorial. This is literally like my first YouTube video ever. And but a lot of people liked what I did I posted on Facebook first, and they asked me, how'd you do it? So I was like, oh, let me just make a little instructional video and see how it turns out. But let me see how you guys like it, and leave a comment if you like, or any questions, and I'll try to do my best to answer. Hope you guys liked it. Alexa, turn Goku off.
Okay.